When someone isn't present to view something with their own two eyes, cameras are set up to record it. Typically, these are excellent sources of proof for crimes like burglaries, break-ins, and other offenses. However, occasionally something strange is captured by these security cameras. This is a terrific way to discover things that would not usually have video documentation of them. Normally, cameras record non-stop. This implies that the material is occasionally erased to make place for new footage. The quality of the footage suffers as a result of this continuous filming. Standard definition video is typically captured by a security camera, and the audio that would normally accompany the video is frequently absent. As a result, it is more difficult to distinguish what was captured on camera. A security camera's basic quality can make it challenging to falsify in a post. This implies that the majority of what is recorded on security cameras is genuine. The public is already beginning to see these cameras, but they are exclusively found in upscale communities and are mostly employed for home protection. We now have low-quality films of these bizarre incidents because it's uncommon for someone to record something unusual on their home security system. We are lucky to have found any evidence of these terrifying moments at all. Here are some of the disturbing things caught on camera. Number 1. Horrible kidnapping in progress. On a November 2019 autumnal evening, a woman's cries for help startled the residents of a Los Angeles neighborhood. One homeowner's camera began recording the incident, and the video was later shown again. The sound of a lady crying out and screaming can be heard in the video. In addition, a voice that sounds like a man saying, "I'm sorry," can be heard. This is really unsettling. Then, in front of the homeowner's porch and away from the incident, a white car accelerates down the street. The police department investigated it right away and found that it was a kidnapping. A few days later, ABC News also claimed that authorities had at least stated that it did not seem likely that the incident was fake. Number 2. A shirtless late-night visitor. In 2016, a YouTuber by the name of Shannon Wood posted a very scary video that was captured by her front doorbell. In the footage, a shirtless male can be seen entering the home's front porch at night, strolling up to the doorbell carelessly and reaching out to hit the button but failing to do so. The guest then starts acting as though he is speaking with someone else, while in fact he is only talking to himself. Additionally, a car is spotted parked nearby. "Does Matt reside here?" he asks. When he doesn't hear back, he responds, "Okay, sorry about that." He joins the driver in the car and the three of them take off. The individual who uploaded the video thinks the man fabricated a chat to get away from whatever it was that he was being forced into doing. Number 3. An abandoned child on the doorstep. It is dreadful for a child when their parents leave them, but we witness this on a daily basis. A similar incident happened in Houston, Texas, in October 2018. A woman called the police as soon as she saw an abandoned toddler on her front porch. The youngster was just 2 years old. The police arrived at the location to conduct an investigation and looked over her video doorbell recording. They could see in the footage that the unnamed woman was literally dragging the young boy onto the porch by his arm. The woman then abandons the tiny child and flees. The residents and the public were shocked, and the boy's father called the police after the video went viral. Number 4. Dragged down. A man was moving down a hallway when all of a sudden an invisible force halted him. The man appeared to have been pushed and made an effort to ignore it. The moment a black figure appears in front of him, he panics, rightfully so. Then the thing knocks him over, grabs his exposed foot and starts dragging him down the hallway. Before you can conclude that the man is lost, the creature lets go of him and he climbs to his feet to flee the building down the hall. If this tape is authentic, it is unmistakable evidence of a vicious spirit. To confirm the veracity of the clip, there are a few errors. The higher quality CCTV film exhibits evidence of post-effects additions, such as a black and white filter. The thing itself is odd because most ghosts seen on camera don't resemble black figures. Instead, they are typically lighter and more opaque. Despite this, it doesn't appear possible to fake this video. How could he be pulled along by nothing? Number 5. Burglary caught on tape. A parent's worst nightmare is that something bad happens to their children, especially if the child is a newborn. As a result, parents frequently install cameras in their child's room. This baby monitor detected a rather unsettling signal. A man broke into the suburban home and started searching for valuables to steal. He entered the nursery and moved towards the crib. He woke the infant by shining the light onto the cot. Fortunately, the infant was unharmed, and the man only took a small amount. The man left everything intact but managed to escape with a laptop. Since the window on the first floor wasn't locked, the man entered through it. He appeared to be aware that he was being recorded, as he kept turning to stare at the security cameras throughout his search. It's surprising that the man hasn't been found, probably because he didn't damage the family and only took a small amount of property. Number 6. Police shootout. A dashcam video showing a man being stopped in a white truck. The man was traveling down the highway at a pace of nearly 100 miles an hour. The officer was instantly attacked by the individual, forcing him to draw his weapon. You can hear the cop remark, "I am in dread for my life," as if to warn him that he was ready to shoot, but he didn't immediately open fire. The driver went back to his car to get a shotgun, and the two engaged in a violent shootout. The cop was shot 10 times in total, however the suspect was only shot once. He passed away there and then, and the driver escaped. Fortunately, the dashcam captured the man's license plate, and the next day he was taken into custody. After a trial, he received a death sentence. Number 7. Killer clown. It was simply a phenomenon that was limited in small towns prior to the widespread habit of everyone dressing as killer clowns and going to the street. The clowns, dressed in elaborate, top-notch outfits, would frighten anyone who passed them. Several clowns would be seen on security footage, aware that they were being videotaped and occasionally posing for the cameras. In one instance, a larger man holding a single balloon while dressed as a clown. The man entered a porch and discovered a security camera recording him. He then picked up a pumpkin that had been placed out for decorating and smashed it with his hands. The owner said it was only a practical joke and they don't fear being hurt. The video is still, to put it mildly, frightening. Number 8. Strange disappearance. This security video appears to show a guy being abducted by aliens. 4 different rooms and cameras are featured in the footage that was uploaded. You can notice a burst of light as the man enters through a gate if you look at the top right camera. Following that, all of the cameras briefly go dark before returning to normal. For 2 hours, no one sees or hears from the man. The man who was kidnapped is captured by the same camera at roughly 1 in the morning. He pukes while sitting on the ground and is confused by what has transpired. The employee denied remembering the incident when asked about it. The man moved far away a few weeks later and never looked back. While stating that the camera flaws are not fabricated, experts speculate that someone may be taking advantage of them. Number 9. Unknown creatures. While capturing footage of a park, a security camera saw something odd. Night crawlers are strange creatures that enter the frame. What is most unsettling about the monster is how it appears to have a tiny head and long legs. The body appeared to be draped in a sheet. The creatures appear to be rather tall and move slowly. There is little information available regarding the creatures, and there have only been 2 sightings, both of which were captured on security cameras. There appear to be 2 night crawlers in each video. In both films, they seem to move in the same manner and only appear in California. The unusual animals haven't been the subject of much reporting, and they won't be, until the next sighting at least. Well, these definitely make your skin crawl and make you pray that you never have to witness this in your security camera.